Good morning and welcome to Richard Raw's Daily Meditation from the Centre for Action and Contemplation. Today is Wednesday the 3rd of June 2020. The week's theme is Alternative Community, and the title of today's contribution is Devotion at the Centre. And this is what Richard Raw writes. As Martin Luther King Jr., who lived between 1929 and 1968, observed, one of the most segregated hours in the United States still occurs when on Sunday mornings we attend church services. Yet, as early as the 1940s, African-American writer and mystic Howard Thurman, who lived between 1899 and 1981, was seeking to build a worshipping community across racial differences. In 1944, along with his white co-pastor Alfred Fisk, who lived between 1905 and 1959, Thurman founded the Church for the Fellowship of All Peoples, the country's first interracial interfaith congregation. Reverend Thurman describes how the collective experience of God became the center of the church's community life. Unifying people from many different backgrounds and cultural expressions. And this is what he writes, Howard Thurman. Fellowship Church was a unique idea, fresh, untried. There were no precedents and no traditions to aid in structuring the present or gauging the future. Yet my wife Sue and I knew that all our accumulated experiences of the past had given us two crucial gifts for this undertaking. A profound conviction that meaningful and creative experiences between people can be more compelling than all the ideas, concepts, faiths, fears, ideologies, and prejudices that divide them, and absolute faith that if such experiences can be multiplied and sustained over a time interval of sufficient duration, any barrier that separates one person from another can be undermined and eliminated. We were sure that the ground of such meaningful experiences could be provided by the widest possible associations around common interest and common concerns. Moving out from this center of spiritual discovery, many fresh avenues of involvement emerged. Art forms provided a natural expression, and around all these and other activities, one basic discovery was constantly surfacing. Meaningful experiences of unity among people were more compelling than all that divided and separated. The sense of presence was being manifest, which in time would bring one to his or her altar stairs, leading each in their own way like Jacob's ladder, from earth to heaven. Our worship became increasingly a celebration before God of life lived during the week. The daily life and the period of worship were one. Rhythm. Increasing numbers of people who were engaged in the common life of the city of San Francisco found in the church restoration, inspiration, and courage for their work on behalf of social change in the community. The worship experience became a watering hole for the widely diverse and often disparate groups of members and visitors from many walks of life. It was not long before I realized that what I had learned in experience as to the meaning of love had to be communicated as a witness to the God in me and in our personal conduct as a witnessing congregation. What had I learned about love? One of the central things was that the experience of being understood by another was of primary importance. Somewhere deep within was a place beyond all faults and virtues that had to be confirmed before I could run the risk of opening my life up to another. To find ultimate security in an ultimate vulnerability, this is to be loved. Here ends the meditation for today, and can I encourage you, those of you who haven't done so, to sign up to the daily meditations, and you can do so by going to the Centre for Action and Contemplation website. Just Google the words and it will appear. and sign up on the online sheet that appears before you, and you will receive these daily meditations into your email in tray every morning.